We are at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and in that video I will show you how you will reach Jaffa Gate from the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, but not through the market, through more interesting places to visit. Dedicated that tour to a very, how much should I say, lovely couple, Joseph and Patricia, and she mentioned K because she said that it's going to be difficult to pronounce her feminine name. Here it is, you can see it in English and Hebrew, and they are from the States. And Patricia will prepare another video for you inside the church, but now I have to go all the way up. I don't have time for that, and I want nobody. I'm taking video. It's from the bottom of my heart, and especially for a couple like you that needs everything. I mean, you deserve to get everything. She wrote me everything about her. Then if you want to know how to reach Jaffa Gate, then there are two exits. This is the small one. But the other side, you see the stairs, and it goes all the way up. And we will take that road. We are heading to the west. Go west. And you can see that lovely nun. She's doing that way every day. It's not easy. Good morning, Mother. Then I can hear there's a little bit noise, but you can see here that there is a mosque. It's called Omar Mosque. And Omar Mosque is about the first Caliph after Muhammad time, who reached, according to tradition, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. And the bishop said there, you can pray here, you believe in Jesus too. But he said, if I'll pray in your church, my disciple will turn it into a mosque. Then he went outside to pray, and here it is, Mosque of Omar. I'm turning right. It's St. Helen Church, St. Helen Street. St. Helen, she was the mother of Constantine. They converted the Roman Emperor into Christianity. Patricia, Joseph, we are following you. If you want to have your own cross, it's not a problem. At the description, just beneath it, you will find a Buy Me a Coffee link, and go to Extras and you will find all the information. I will prepare a video for you. I will send the cross or the Bible to your house. At St. Helen Street, you can see two posters of Mary. The first one is of Mary of Bethlehem. She is still smiling because she doesn't know yet that when she will reach the Jewish temple, at the presentation, Saint someone will tell her, your son will die in front of your eyes. And you can see that difference now. She never smiled anymore. Then for me, it's such a sad story. To your right side and to your left side, it's the main street. I think in the Christian Quarter, it's called the Christian Quarter Street. That road will lead you to David Street. If you turn right, you will reach Jaffa Gate. If you turn left, you will reach the Western Wall, the Wailing Wall, and the Jewish Quarter. But we're not going to use it because I promise you something different. In the Christian Quarter, there are different streets that belong to different denomination, a Christian denomination. For example, the first to the left, it's the Greek Orthodox Patriarch Street, and if you continue until the end and turn left, this is the Catholic area. But we are turning here right. And we are at the Akbat Han el Akbat, which is the Copts street. That's where the Christians from North Africa Egypt, Libya are staying, and we're going to climb up. Usually in that time, or not that time, in about an hour from now, you will see a guy with a lot of pomegranate and oranges, and if you will squeeze it in front of you, you will enjoy an amazing things to drink. And he's an honest guy, and he will tell you that if you will drink pomegranate, you will, well, he will know what you are going to do tonight. Because according to the Arabs here, it's the Viagra of nature. You didn't hear it from me. We are climbing up. And usually there are not a lot of tourists here. That's why I love that street, because if you want to take some pictures of Jerusalem without tourists, this is the street. And inside that restaurant is such an amazing person. And here he is. This is the amazing person that I was talking about. How are you? And let me tell you something. I'm telling now, I'm preparing a video.
Yes.
The first of all, his food is amazing. Secondly, he loves cats, and he feeds them. Then if you love cats, and you love people who love cats, this is them. Then if you want to eat here, be my guest. But let me tell you something. I discovered that he is the chef of all the food that people eat in the shops. I don't know your name.
My name is Yusuf.
Yosef.
Yusuf.
Yeah, Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph, yeah.
Then shukran, thank you very much. Then if you want to eat, can people enter to your place and eat?
Yes, of course.
Then in that case, if you want to enjoy quality food, which is good for tourists, but it's such a good food. Yeah, this is the one. Then bye, Joseph. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So fun to see. I know him for like years. I never asked him for his name. All right. First of all, I can see a Palestinian flag right here. But this is one of the cats that he hits. Yeah, I know. Look at that beautiful gate. I don't know if it's from 19th century or even older than that, but it leads to a neighborhood, and behind that building, there's a huge pool that's called Hazakaya Pool, 8th century BC pool that brought water from outside Jerusalem to here, to the temple and the other Jewish houses. From the viewpoint videos that I'm taking, you can see the pool. And we are now at the same street. Sadly, although it's the Christian quarter, look how beautiful it is. Most of the Christians are not here. Most of the Christians in Israel and Palestine already flee from Israel. You can see the Church of the Redeemer. And although it's a Coptic area, this is a Greek Orthodox nunnery. Such a beautiful day. And garbage in the street. It's not supposed to be like that, but I want to stop next to a photographer guy shop. But not because of it, because I talked with him about who's God, and I saw a sticker, and you will see it soon, about Jesus' love. And one day when I came, I saw Jesus' love in Arabic, English, and Hebrew. Then, in that case, for me, this is beautiful. In almost every tour, I'm trying to explain people that people believe in God in so many ways. And it's good. And we must accept that idea. You can say that your religion is very important, but you must accept that others can believe in God in different ways. Then this is St. George Street, and the first thing that you see is Pita Bread Bakery. And you can see that are actually, look at that. You see that they're baking the pita bread, then it's so fresh now and good. Oh, look at this. And let's continue. As you can see, there are no tourists, but not a lot of people anyhow now. Coptic College is in front of you. Until 1931, Christians couldn't use the bells and couldn't use crosses. Then they had to find themselves a different way of symbol that everyone will know that this is a Christian house. Jewish house is with a mezuzah at the right side of the door. Then they look for someone that can be important without any symbol of crosses, but he is a Christian, and that is St. George. The St. George in Palestine and Israel is a very important symbol. You will see it until today almost in every Christian house. Today, of course, in Israel, you can use whatever you want, crosses or Star of David, whatever. But they put here sticker that say God is love, and this makes me happy, because they could choose easily to put a sticker of Jesus' love, but he didn't. I'm walking with that Jerusalem cross, and soon you will understand why it's very important for me. In front of you, it's a Coptic nunnery. And I don't know who lives here, but you can see the Jerusalem cross here on the door. But he or she feeds the dogs and their cats. Then it's beautiful to see it. Another important thing that I'm promoting, although I'm afraid of needles, is Razuk tattoo. Razuk tattoo is, let's start with Razuk family. It's a Coptic family. But the most important thing is that he is a great artist, and his son is too. But the most important thing here, tattoo with heritage since 1300. Oh. Then in that case, 1300 tells us that he used to tattoo the Crusaders, that used to tattoo the Jerusalem cross that you're looking at right here. And you can see a group now arriving. Now we are not alone anymore. And if you watch my videos before, you know that Razuk used to be here. He just moved lately to his new shop. My name is Zahi Shaked. Zahi Shaked, Isaac. I'm afraid of needles. Another thing that you can see here is the college, the Terra Santa, and you can see the Jerusalem cross there. Then Jerusalem cross is such an important and unique cross to Jerusalem. Jerusalem is the center of the world, and the four others can be four gospels, altogether 5 stigmatas, whatever you want with it, but Jerusalem and Jesus is the center. And everyone, including the people who came to Razuk, went out to Europe and showed the people that they've been here. Then from 1300. We are leaving St. George Street. To your right side and to your left side, it's the same neighborhood of the Greek Catholic Patriarch. If you want to visit their church, it looks like a Greek Orthodox church, but it's actually a Catholic church. It's continue straight and to the right through the guest house of them. You can ask them to visit it. From time to time they will say no, but usually they will say yes, you can. Greek Catholic were Greek Orthodox, that accepted at the 19th century the Pope. Then now it's a Catholic order. Then this is their neighborhood in the Christian Quarter. Right here, you can see a fortress that built a little bit before King Herod, but mostly from King Herod and up. And advertising for Coca-Cola. Then the Crusaders added it a moat, and let me show it to you if he will let me cross it. Yeah, and he's letting me do that. Patricia, Joseph, you see the moat from the 13th century. Why King Herod built here a fortress? Because this is the highest place of the city, and from there he could enter. You could see everything. I was talking about entering because there's a road, and I'm looking at the road because, you know, I don't want to die. Those two buildings belongs to the Greek Orthodox, and there was a huge debate who owns it because the Jews bought it with full money. I think it's the court decided that it belongs to the Greek Orthodox, but again, I don't know. As you can see, tourists are now entering to their city, and I want to show you what we did today, if I will be able to show it to you. We were here at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. We went through the Copts and St. George Street to the Greek Catholic, and we are here. You can see the fortress, and we are going out from Jaffa Gate, and I'm going to find my tourist and Patricia, Joseph, K. This is another present for you, and that's going to be the cross that I will actually bless in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Then, see you in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.